Welcome back to Up Front. We are talking today with Wisconsin Republican Senator Ron Johnson, who joins us from our Green Bay affiliate, WBAY-TV. Senator, one more question about the health care reform bill. If for some reason this does not pass in the Senate, what happens then?
Well, from my standpoint, I'm already talking to Democratic colleagues. We're looking at other alternatives. I've stated that I thought it was a political blunder to start out this discussion saying we're going to do this only under reconciliation, only with Republican votes. We should have started out the conversation focusing on the damage done by Obamacare, pointing out the fact that it was Democrats that gave us this mess, created this mess, and asking them to help us fix it. That's the way we should have started the conversation. I'm not Pollyannish thinking Democrats were going to get 8 to actually help us do it. That's the way you start the conversation, no matter what happens, whether we pass something. This bill does not fix everything. I think it will probably be an improvement over a very low bar where we are right now with Obamacare. But we've got a lot of work to do in terms of fixing our healthcare system, restraining costs, primarily by bringing in consumer-driven free market competition is the full solution. But we're not even really dealing with that right now. So no matter what, we're going to have to work with, I think, the problem. Let's describe it. Let's try and find areas of agreement. And Democrats did their partisan bill. Maybe we've got to do ours, and then maybe we can look on a bipartisan fashion to acknowledging the harm being done, the damage done, to find the problem, and look for some bipartisan solutions long-term to our healthcare system.
Very briefly, do you think this legislation will pass as it stands today?
I cannot tell you. I have no prediction right now, but the comments by Leader McConnell are troubling. I think it put it in real jeopardy.
Senator, let me ask you about the latest developments in the investigation of possible Russian meddling in the 2016 election. We now have this story of Donald Trump Jr. meeting with individuals, a Russian attorney, perhaps someone who was once an intelligence agent with Russia. Are you concerned about this story in particular and about the investigation in general? How concerned are you?
Well, I'm very concerned about the Russians meddling not only in American elections, but around the world. You're going to see a trial in Montenegro, a basic coup attempt guided by Russian KGB or GRU or whichever agency, basically an act of war against the small nation of Montenegro. And I'm troubled by the latest revelations. At the same time, I want to have the full report. I want to see all the information before I draw any conclusions. But I'm highly concerned about Russia's aggression in Eastern Europe. And certainly any kind of meddling in the American elections. Again, I'm not shocked by it. We've seen it occur. They've always been doing this. They just have new tools, and they use them very effectively.
President Trump said while he was in Paris that the meeting that his son had with these individuals is a meeting anyone would have taken, that it made sense to take the meeting. What do you think of that?
I don't think anybody should be meeting with foreign agents or people that represent foreign governments, particularly those that are I'll call them unfriendly adversaries to America. That's just should not be part of American politics.
Senator Ron Johnson is a Republican from Oshkosh. We appreciate your time, Senator. Thanks very much for being with us today.
Have a good day.
And coming up next on Up Front, a political newcomer launches a bid for governor, Democrat Andy Gronik, on why he says it's time for a new kind of leadership in Madison.